All right, Life in Stride podcast. We're so back. I'll tell the story on the podcast since I just told you off. We're so Brock Kelly was on the pod with us pre-podcast,
This is
but
double Brock Kelly tease.
yeah, but he was having a very bad allergic reaction and his throat was closing up. He's fine. He's gonna get a Benadryl.
I think throat closing up might be a bit dramatic.
Yeah, it was he wasn't able to talk very well. So yeah, we were like, okay, we'll do another day. So hopefully Brock's all right. Anyway, I was running before this pod and I was in the neighborhood across the street and this guy, never seen this truck before, huge, like older F-250, F-350. He was like trying to black smoke me every time I ran by him. And I didn't tell you this part, and I was like, what did I do wrong? What have I done here? I'm just like running, And if he came back another time, I was going to make like a funny reel where like I filmed him coming past me. And then I was going to like turn the camera towards me and do like this, like, like a 2 inches thing. So I was kind of hoping he'd come by, but I was also a little worried that like maybe it could get a little dangerous. So I'm glad I didn't see him again.
Yeah, but
you never know,
I wouldn't. I would choose you, bro, over that guy in a fight all day.
Dude, yeah, I mean, I saw him. It was like a teenager, like it was a younger kid, so pretty like small guy. So, but usually those guys are like strapped up in some way. So, yeah.
If he's driving a truck that can like, it's deleted. It's a diesel deleted. It probably sounds like it's whining.
Yeah, it did. Yeah, it did.
Yeah, so that they delete it, which is not legal, but
oh, it's not. Dang.
No, you just do something.
Have you ever had any really bad run-ins with like people while running, like a car or person, or no?
Not really.
I've had a few, like high school. Someone threw a bunch of dip spit at us while we were running. That was gross.
Gross.
Yeah, I mean, one time in college, I was running at Sawyer where we were this past weekend, and I was on Old LaGrange Road, not a super busy road, and this guy, I was running with 3 high school or college teammates, and he like starts acting like he's driving straight at us instead of like going around us, and there's no one coming the other way, like open road. Easily could have gone around us, and he like rolls the window down, and he's like, "Get off the effing road." And I was like 21 years old, so like I double flicked him off as he's driving by, or as he's driving away. He hits the brake, reverses back to us, and he goes, "Do you want me to go get my gun?" And I said, "No, sir." And then he pissed off. So I was like, "Well, why? We're just running on a like non-busy road, so you never know who you're gonna run into on your runs, I guess,
Yeah. Sorry, there's
what?
Sorry, I was doing 2 things at once there just for a second. Yeah, I try to avoid the hotheads on the road. Actually, that's one of my mid-year resolutions, Danny. I'm glad you're here for this. By the way,
we're talking mid-year resolution. It's H2 2026. We're on the back half of the marathon.
Well, first of all, Danny, I texted you this, but Brock Kelly, like low key, was like having allergic reaction, and he was like, I might have to do next week.
Oh my gosh.
I had to double push, but yeah, he was like, I think I gotta go take a Benadryl. He like couldn't talk, but we're good. Mid-year resolution, Danny. I don't know if you remember 2025 first 2 quarters of 2025 was a crap shoot in G-rated words, and we made a pact together that we were going to turn the ship around. We low-key did.
And we did.
Absolutely. We did. High key, like from that podcast, we like turned like the whole mentality of the year was like up and to the right. I don't know what. I know the apartment was going on with you, the condo, like tornado tore his condo that he rents out, which has been an absolute nightmare. Danny's a saint for not mentioning that in any like conversation. That would be first thing on my mind. I don't know how you do that, but I think about what else. I don't know what else was going on. I know the things, but
is the condo rebuilt or no?
No.
Oh, dude.
Here we
It's
go.
not? No
I'm
way.
getting triggered, bro. No, dude. If you're out there and you're thinking about buying a condo, just don't. Buy a house. Like HOAs are absolute government overreach. Like defund the HOA. They're horrible.
Yeah.
Don't do condo. Not worth it.
Yeah, maybe good advice. My goal.
But if you're looking, I'm gonna be selling one in here in about 6 months. So hit me up.
Hey, nice. There you go, dude. Yeah. Well, maybe they'll fix it up, make it really nice, and you'll get a nice return on it, and it'll be all worth it at the end.
That's the hope, my friend. But yeah, tornado hit this thing in May of 2025. It's been we're in August 2026. They're just now drying the roof in so they can start working on interiors. They promised that they were going to be done with construction by the beginning of this month, and they haven't started. We have been tenantless. This was a rental property of ours, and they raised the HOA fee from like $750 to $800 like throughout this whole thing. So we're just like throwing in money. Yep, $800 a month, just around the clock, dude. Yeah, it's pretty nuts.
What?
It's like criminal.
It's a robbery.
So it's really tricky too because there are.
What do you have, a nail spa and a tanning bed down there?
Yeah, the amenities honestly aren't even that great. The buildings are very old. They're built in like 1920 maybe, so they're literally 100 years old. There's like 7 or 8 buildings in this association, and a couple, I think maybe one of the buildings is just like really, really big. So it would be hard to get like all the people together to go to this association manager because it's this management company. I'll call them out right now. D&I Properties in St. Louis, Missouri, and they don't do anything. They
if you've been harmed by D&I Properties in St. Louis, send us an email,
dude.
Contact Andy Murray.
The guy who runs it is like the worst person to deal with ever, because I'm pretty sure he just gets like emotionally abused all day by people like me who don't like him. But yeah, they're totally unresponsive. Like they don't try to help. But I'm like thinking to myself, okay, just doing the math here, we're everyone who has a unit in this association is tens of thousands, like 20, probably $50,000 in the hole in the past couple of years, trying to just like keep up with the special assessments, the HOA dues. And I'm like, honestly, if we like round up enough people and ruffle enough feathers, like we probably have a pretty big lawsuit against this property management, because if we go in and investigate enough, we could find them negligent for like not doing anything, sitting on their hands, because there's no incentive. If you think about it, like they keep collecting dues and they don't have to bill anything, yet we have to keep paying or else we get fined, and we're like legally obligated to keep paying our HOA dues. So it's the whole thing is an absolute shit show. And
that's really interesting, honestly, that they can. Well, because if you're paying $800 a month, first of all, that's crazy. I mean,
and the reason it costs so much is not because the amenities are super good; it's because the buildings are old and they're a lot to maintain.
Dang,
I bet you they don't do it. I bet you they don't
allegedly
do a peak job of
maintaining. That's the thing. That's the reason for the cost. What are you saying, Scotty? Sorry.
I was just saying, I bet you they don't do a perfect job of maintaining it.
No, absolutely not.
Dude, yeah. Scotty, how much do you charge your kids for the HOA fee at your house?
I don't charge them anything, but actually I was talking about this on a run this morning with Grant. So I was real. I need to refine this. I'm serious. Actually, I need to find this. It was a very long reel, almost like a short form YouTube video. This podcaster was talking about what he does with allowances and chores. And I'm getting to the point where Tommy is like extremely capable. I mean, he can like make his own breakfast and he turns on the gas stove. Like he can definitely like learn how to like mop, vacuum, clean toilets, wipe counters, load dishwasher, all that kind of stuff. Change his bed, do the laundry. He's definitely to that point. And I'm like so on the fence on chores. Chores are, well, like, let me tell you what this guy said, and I kind of agree with it, and you all can tell me what you think. Danny, you're about to have a child. Chris, you have a child, but it's not really a thing. But it's like things like this you have to start thinking about. But this guy basically said chores don't equal allowance in my house. He said allowance is saying like it's basically like you do this, you get this, and like chores are just a non-negotiable. Chores are just like your rent to live in our house and to be a part of the home. You don't get paid an allowance for chores. And he said, if you pay your kids for allowance for chores, he said that's an employee mindset. He said you're literally training your kids to be an employee. You do this, you get this.
I see where this is going.
It's just really, really intriguing. He said, instead, I give my kids an allowance. I have like this whole pay structure. You get 50 cents for this. You get $1 for this. You get $5 for this. You get $10 for this. And he was like, you come up with an idea for our household with a solution, you get $10 instantly. It doesn't matter if the idea is good or bad. You come up with a good idea that'll help us as a family. He's like, and that's like an example. He said like 5 or 6 different examples of like how his kids get paid. And it was all like idea driven, like creativity, like new idea, solutions, problem solving, all that kind of stuff. I just thought it was really intriguing. I liked that thought a lot, actually, a lot, because the employee mindset terrifies me.
This clicked with me one day when I was probably in middle school. The iPod Color just came out. And I went to my grandparents' house and I was like, Grandma Susan, can I pull weeds at your house this summer and earn some money? She's like, sure. Like, how much do you want to make? And I'm like, I don't know, $5 an hour. Okay. So I go over there and it's the summer heat in Kentucky and I'm pulling weeds. And after like a week of doing it, I go in there and I'm like, hey, like, I'm trying to save up for this iPod Color. And, I'm just wondering if I can have a raise. And she goes, well, honey, like, just how much is the iPod? I'll just pay for it.
Are you serious? No way.
Oh, okay. Like, I was like, I could just ask for things. Well, not even ask. I mean, I knew the concept of trading, labor for money, right? But hourly. And the whole like lump sum payment didn't click until then. I was like, oh, I can just say, buy me an iPod and I'll come pull weeds at your yard. So
like,
that was the
moment
I clicked. You can set your own price,
Did she buy it for you?
Yeah, Chris has to.
She did. She did. She just wrote me a check for $200. I believe that was the cost of it at the time. And took that sucker over to PNC Bank right there by the Kroger in Anchorage and put that in my bank, probably my mom's bank account at the time. I don't even know if I have one, but yeah, I got that iPod unlocked, dude.
It's actually epic. If there is a young kid who wants to buy something and you live in Louisville, or you're listening to this and you have a young kid and they want to buy things, I will pay them to pull weeds at my house regularly. I am absolutely 100% not joking. I don't have time to do it myself. My employees don't have time to do it. I do not want to make them pull weeds after hours at my house because it will make me feel like they are a slave when I'm inside the AC with my kids and they are literally slaving pulling weeds. So if somebody wants to do it and you're a kid, I want to make some money, by all means, please come pull my weeds because I can't spray because we have bees.
10 can't kill the
DM
bees.
us at Life and Stride Podcast on Instagram.
I'll pay you too for that 30-second ad read. Thanks. I'll split it.
Dude, speaking of AC, Felix was telling me today that like no one in Germany actually uses ACs. Like most people don't have ACs.
Yeah.
And he was like joking, but he was like, that's like a soft American thing. And I was like, how do you sleep at night in the summer? Because it gets like up to 90 degrees in Berlin. And he was like, you just get used to it. And I was like, oh my gosh. So hopefully at his like on Berlin weekend, it's like pretty tame temperatures, so I can sleep good at his place. We'll see.
Does our Airbnb have AC, Scotty?
I have no clue.
I know AC is like definitely not a super common thing in Europe in general. I've been to hotels that don't have it, so I
Yeah,
don't know.
I've been to hotels that don't have it. We always make sure that the place we're staying at has it. Like most places are getting these like mini split systems. I got one in
Yeah.
my upstairs bedroom. They're awesome. Like the
Yeah.
best. You look online and you can buy the parts, like all the things for it for probably $1,000.
Hmm.
But I paid some guy to install for like $5,000. It was like the best $5,000 I've ever spent. Cause like to get up, you need a big ladder and stuff. I'm like, I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
Dude. Speaking of air conditioning, I was weed eating for like an hour helping my mow crew today, and we do a church in Louisville called New Life, and I was weed eating around one of the AC units, and there was really tall grass behind it that my guys haven't gotten in like months. Well, I think I found out why, because there was a wire that had already been spliced coming from like the compressor of the AC unit to like the power of the building.
Oh my gosh.
It had already been hit, and I just smoked it with a weed eater. I'm like, oh man,
Oh my
they're
god.
definitely not gonna have AC on this part of the building. It was like a really big unit too, and I was just like, oh man, sorry guys.
Dang, it's gonna be
But
hot this weekend too, bro.
I
Church
know
is cooked.
those people be sweating this weekend, cuh.
Dude, if you wanted them to go to your church, you should have just told them instead of doing that.
I'm
Brutally.
recruiting hard. Boys, I got a interesting truck buying experience that might go down tomorrow. Do you want to hear?
You gonna buy a new one?
Yeah, not me, a work truck. Do you want to hear?
Yeah.
Do you not want to hear?
Yeah, sure. Let's do it.
Double thumbs up. What happens if you do this? Oh,
Fireworks.
Baby, you're a firework.
Thunder over
Chris.
Louisville.
Chris, let me see your fireworks and I'll tell the story. Everybody,
Sick.
look at your Spotify video right now. Oh, if you didn't see that, rewind.
Dialed.
Okay.
When we're running through Norton Commons or the Pewee Valley area in Louisville, Kentucky, it's pretty easy to spot Mason Construction Home. The attention to detail, the quality, the stunning design, you can't miss it. It stands out. We aren't just saying that either. Our own co-host Scotty trusted Mason Construction to build his forever home, and he and his family couldn't be happier. Don't tell Scotty this, but we're at his house a lot because we love the home. He's all right too, though. If you live in the Louisville or Southern Indiana area and are thinking about building your forever home or doing a remodel, there is nobody else to trust with this project than Mason Construction. The link to their website is in our show notes. Click on the request information option and start the conversation about what your forever home could look like.
So I called my Ford dealer that I bought like Ford trucks from, Oxmoor Ford in Louisville. Shout out, free ad.
Shout out.
And I said, what's the price for a brand new stock single cab, single rear wheel, 2-wheel drive, just stock gets? And he's like $50K out the door. I'm like, oh goodness. I was like, you got anything like maybe a little used, or I was like, I don't know. Maybe I'll just buy a new one. I don't care. I just need something. And he was like, tell me some trucks. So he's got this one truck. I'm going to look at it tomorrow with my mechanic. He goes, I swear I thought it was a scam when I went, but I was actually the one who picked it up from this guy's house. This guy they bought it from, the dealer, he has like a bunch of antique cars that he has in his garage, and his garage is like spotless. He took pictures of it. He's got like the old school, like, here, I'll pull it up. What's it called? Like a sedan with like a truck bed, like an old school, like this thing up top.
Like a El Camino?
Yeah.
What? You're gonna
That's rad.
You're gonna buy one of those?
No. Like this
This
is
the
this guy's
landscaping
garage.
suite. Oh, that's sick.
So it's like spotless, right? So the dealer has, unless I'm being scammed, which that's why I'm bringing my mechanic, because he's gonna look through it and he's very smart. It is a 2002 24-year-old dump truck, F450. Guess how many miles on it? Chris, you first.
How many miles? It's gotta be.
Is it like a ton or a little?
I showed you 2 pictures of that guy's garage. How many miles do you think are on it?
I'm gonna say 25K.
I'm gonna say 500K.
Dude, 7,500 miles.
What?
It's in mint condition. The truck bed hasn't even seen a single thing. It's not a truck bed, it's a dump body. Look at this.
Do you have a picture of it?
Yeah.
Oh, I found it on their website. They don't have a photo up yet. Oh, dude, that thing looks tough.
That's like the era of engine, like the really good one, like the Power Stroke one.
It's a gasser. I only use gas because if I introduce one diesel, you know what my employees would do, right? They would put gas in the diesel.
Oh, sure.
So I can't buy a diesel ever unless I switch them all to diesel. I'm so solid on that.
My dad had a big F-250 that was like an 02. It was golden. It was like a Power Stroke, and that thing ran for 300,000 miles. I'm not even kidding.
Yeah. So this thing is a 2002 with it's an average of 300 miles per year.
Wow.
Are you getting a good deal on it?
29K.
29K.
29K. I talked to my landlord who has bought 100 trucks, and he's very smart. And I respect his opinion a lot. He's almost too blunt sometimes. And he was like, dude, if anything, buy that and resell it and flip it. He was like, there are many of these for like much more than this with a lot more miles.
Are you gonna do
Really?
it? You gonna flip it?
Probably not. I think I'm just gonna throw it in my fleet, but I'm gonna bring my mechanic to it tomorrow. I'm going to see it at 11 at Oxmoor Ford. I'm gonna take it for a test drive. Dude, it has a cassette player.
Oh, that's awesome. That's
how
awesome.
freaking old it is. It has a cassette player. How dope is that?
That's rad.
My
Can't wait
employees
for
are gonna
my
be like
days to.
so upset, dude. They're gonna be like, "There's no Bluetooth in here." They're like,
Dude,
no,
you gotta
bro.
use that as your daily driver. That's a sick truck.
That might be
Yeah.
what like outlasts the company. Like that's the one I keep. I sell all the new stuff.
Dude, there's like 2000 to like 2007 trucks. Like I see like old Toyota Tundras out there too, like the old like V8 engines. Yeah, those are the trucks, bro. You can take them. There's a million miles, no problem. So
A million miles.
You a big
Yeah.
Tundra guy,
Excited
Chris?
about it.
You're a big Toyota guy.
I'm a big Toyota guy. Yeah, I'll probably never buy anything but Toyota my whole life. So it's not
You
very
wanna-
American.
When
but
you want to pick
all
me
good.
up from the airport, he obviously had a camera just like rolling at 24/7, and he said,
Of course.
he was like, "Give me your truck like breakdown and stereotypes."
Oh, yeah. Let's hear this.
So I'll go through it. And you can tell me if you think this is accurate or not. Ford is like good, like country boy. If it's a newer one, you're talking like white collar guy that wants a truck. You're talking Ford,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Good car, reliable, moderately priced, like good truck. Good truck. Parts are easy to get. GMC, you're either trying too hard or it's just like it's in my opinion GMC Chevy is top of the line, like for money that money can buy, but it's expensive. So if you can't justify the cost, go Ford. But I think GMC is the best hauler truck. The type of person stereotype, I drive a GMC, so I can't stereotype that one. I'm gonna need your all's help with that. Ram
GMC is for sure an old guy truck. Chevy is like more blue collar.
That's fair. That's fair. Yeah, for sure.
You see a lot of blue collar guys in the Chevy. Like I would say 60%. Now moving on to Ram. Okay. So Ram, you're talking
horrible.
You're talking just white trash usually. Whoa. I know that's aggressive terminology.
Dude, Rory Linkletter drives a Ram 1500.
Yeah, I was gonna say Ram's redneck.
I said what I said.
Rory leads into that. He's got the red. He knows what he's doing.
I didn't say always white trash, but white trash / redneck / usually they're doing something to it. They're like tuning it. They're lifting it. They're putting wider tires on it. And like,
if you see like a diesel Ram, there's a 50% chance you're getting rolled coal on.
Yeah, that Chris literally was it a Ram? Was it a Ram?
Oh, today no, it was a super old Ford, it's probably like a 2002, 2005 F-250 or 350.
Chris got attempted to be roll cold on his run today.
Yeah, twice, but didn't work out.
And then moving on to Toyota, which is really just the last truck we need to talk about in this list. Specifically, I'm not talking about small trucks. I'm talking about full-size trucks. So, Chris, Tacoma doesn't count. So don't take offense of this.
Dude, it counts as a truck, bro.
I think people that drive Toyota Tundras are they're in the same category as people who drive a Tesla truck.
Ooh, that's a hot take.
They're wannabes, and they think that a Tundra is a super heavy duty truck, but a Toyota Tundra is not a super heavy duty truck. I think it is a pretty boy truck dressed up as a truck. I don't think it's a very good. It's a long lasting truck, but it's not like put to work truck.
Yeah, I agree.
No.
The difference in the Cybertruck though is like they've got more money and they're a nerd.
Yeah, and they want self-driving, which honestly I respect totally.
Shout out Dom Sleater.
You also just have to be. I should probably stop making super hot takes. I'm just gonna stop.
You can finish, bro.
What I was gonna say is you have to be a weenie boy to drive a Tesla.
Oh, blazing hot take.
The Tacoma is the truck that the guy who does a road trip to Colorado once every summer, and like have all the stuff like they probably have some stickers on the back with like some mountains or maybe like a Patagonia sticker. That's the Tacoma.
Yeah. I think, and this is there's a reason why this is the best-selling truck in the world. If you want to like be best of both worlds and be, I think average is probably the wrong word, but just like good, just overall good as an average, F-150 is your best bet for a truck.
Yeah.
If you want to like meet the stereotypes in the middle, not be stuck up, not be rich, not be a redneck, go F-150.
Well, I mean, popular car in the US.
Yeah, it's super popular. You can spend freaking $90,000 on an F-150. You know what I mean?
You can spend $100.
You can spend $100 on an F-150 if you want to.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely, easily, which is crazy. Like this, you can trim it out the wazoo and spend $100. Yeah, or you can spend $35 and have no tint and roll up windows.
Dude, a 2026 F-150 Raptor new is over $130,000.
Yeah, Raptors are absurd.
What do you even do? Like, why would you even make that purchase? Like, I don't get it.
Yeah, that was the original Cybertruck, like the original douche truck.
Yeah, it was Raptor. Yeah, that's funny. I was gonna ask you guys. So, like, I put out a reel asking for some advice today about like sleeping for Berlin, and like two things that were like common answers were that you should sleep on as much as you can on the flight, which makes sense, so you don't like lose a full night of sleep. Someone said if you can afford a pod, or like if you're willing to spend on a pod, like do it. But I was like, I'm not dropping 10 grand on a seat on this flight. So
minimum 10 grand.
More like minimum. Yeah. But so that, advice one was like sleep as much as you can on the flight. And advice two was adjust your sleep schedule before you go over there by like 30-minute increments. Like, in the week or two leading up to the race.
Interesting.
So you're like kind of on schedule. I don't know if I'm gonna do that though. I probably won't. But because one guy did say that he got there like right before the race, like a day or two before, and he said he felt like he was like on another planet when he started. Like it was at the start of the race. Like he was just like so lost. Like it was like 2 a.m. at home. So
did he run well, or was he cooked?
I don't know. I commented that back. Let me see if he responded, but that made me nervous. Because I was like, I felt like that before running in Europe, but I wasn't racing.
Yeah.
So that was kind of the thing. So yeah, that didn't. Yeah. Oh yeah. Kellen runs Philly said having a newborn should set you up nicely. So, well,
that's fair.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Okay, that guy didn't respond. Yeah.
I don't have an answer to this. I think that the adjusting your sleep schedule by 30-minute increments the week before is kind of a trap, because you want to feel at least rested going into the flight. I mean, you kind of miss out. I don't know, man. Like, I feel like if you do that, then you run the risk of feeling tired the whole week before too, which doesn't feel good to me. And then, I also do this thing where I try not to eat anything on the flight, and I think it really helps with. I think it really helps with the sleep when you get there, because your meal times at certain times of the day are indicators for like
Yeah.
waking up and your circadian rhythm and stuff. So I read a book about it called Why We Sleep by Matt Walker. He was on Joe Rogan too, by the way. Good podcast.
Hey boys.
Yeah.
Little update here. I need. Okay, I want to check this out. I just ChatGPT'd like a lay flat pod for international, like Delta One style. It says I did from St. Louis and from Louisville, Kentucky to Berlin. Louisville to Berlin, roughly 3,000 to 5,000 round trip for a lie flat business class ticket, and St. Louis to Berlin, roughly 3,000 to 5,000, same thing.
Really?
United is currently showing a $45-$85 round trip business class from St. Louis to Berlin in October 2026.
How much?
4,500.
Ooh, is that
interesting.
worth
No,
a marathon PR?
no,
Might
for
be.
Indy, bro. If you're for September 2026, the current fares show economy around 1,000 for round trip. Business class is 3,000 to 5,000.
Dude, it's crazy. Like, it's coming up. Like, that's like next month, Berlin. It's not very far away. It's like 6 weeks out.
No, it's a month and a half. Yeah, we're like there.
Yeah, we're gonna be in Europe altogether. It's pretty crazy to think about. I don't even know. I've never been to Germany. Don't know what to expect at all. Need to look at some Google images to get myself situated. For sure.
just bro, just go to Google Maps, hit Street View
Wayland.
in the middle of Germany, and then just start plugging away.
Dude, you know what I saw today? Johannes Moshman and Aaron Bienenfeld are both running.
No way. Yeah, I wonder if they would come to our shakeout.
Dude, we should, like, if Johannes is doing some sort of live, like, he usually does some sort of discussion in front of a crowd or something. We should go and just hype the crap out
Dude,
of
let's
him.
paint up. Let's paint up for Johan.
Yeah, like paint up, like, if they let the crowd ask questions, I would be like, Johan's huge fan, dude, and stuff. And,
we need to have him back on. It's been a minute.
You can start out with Johan's Guten Tag, and then go into your question.
What does Guten Tag even mean?
I think it's hello.
Hello, thank you, something like that. Yeah, I'll be like, I've been a huge fan since you were running at Iona, bro. Yeah, it'd be hilarious. You know, him and Aaron both said they'd hang out with us in Berlin, but I don't know if that was just like being friendly or not. So I guess this will put it to the test.
Done at majors, we found, you know that.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, for sure. Dude, Rory does hang out with us at majors though. So
that's true.
He hung out with you guys after the race. So
all right, so I'm flying into Frankfurt, and I'm trying to decide if I want to take the train. This is on Thursday, and I'm going to have like the full day ahead of me. Do I want to take the train 4.5 hours? Do I want to rent a car, drive 6 hours, or take a 1 hour flight from Frankfurt to Berlin? I'm taking the flight back because I fly back out of Frankfurt.
On Ryanair?
No, it's like a local German airline, I think. It's not bad. But I'm really considering driving this because wouldn't that be kind of cool to drive across Germany?
I think one of those roads is connected to the Autobahn that has no speed limit.
Ooh,
that says the Autobahn is
like 4 hours.
It's made up of a number of numbered routes: A1, A7, A9. So yeah, one of those options is the A9 right there. So if you drove, you could go really freaking fast on the Autobahn, bro.
How fast would you go, Danny? No rules. How fast?
Not that fast, man. Probably like 90.
I'd probably go 90, 95 maybe.
Yeah, I would just go with traffic, you know. I don't want to hot dog it too much. Get pulled over.
Dude, I will say I drove in Portugal, in Lisbon, like in the city. It was absolutely terrifying just knowing the insurance nightmare it would have been if I got in a wreck. But, you know, they drive on the same side of the road, but it's very just different driving style and like the layout of the lights. I don't know. It's just different. But then getting on the highway was like pretty normal. But I feel like Germany would probably be like pretty similar situation to the US. Like I can't imagine it being that crazy. So
what if I pick no interstates?
Dude, my cousin went to Costa Rica for his honeymoon, rented a car, got
9.5 hours, no interstates. Yikes.
Wow.
Yeah,
Yikes.
Danny, I think. Well, you're not racing, so that might be cool.
Yeah, it would be cool. I don't know if I want to do a whole day.
My
I
parents
get
are
to see
staying
you
right
the day
there.
we get there, bro. That's gonna be fun.
My parents are staying in Leipzig right there. Like kind of the halfway point.
Oh,
They
sick.
said they said the flights and or the staying in Berlin was like insanely expensive because they decided to come super late. So
We're gonna
yeah,
go Street View,
Leipzig.
just somewhere random.
Somewhere random.
Let's see.
Yeah, my dad keeps telling me it's like the third biggest city in East Germany or something like that. I was like,
East
sick.
Germany? That sounds rather specific.
Like, well, it was split
Here we
up
go.
for a time, like after World War II, I think, like East and West. Oh, nice.
They got trains on the road, bro.
Looks very Euro.
Yeah, it does.
Dude, yeah, look at those bikes. Very Euro. There's no bikes in the US.
Very Euro.
Very few bikes in the US.
Where
People
the
don't bike around.
Vespas?
I don't know. That's more of an Italy thing, the Vespas.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Holy grass.
Wow, gorgeous. Dude, they got a lot of grass in Germany.
This looks like a horse track or something.
Dude, I
I've
have
never
a
seen that
client.
much grass.
It's not like you live in Kentucky.
Wait. It's
Um,
bluegrass. This is green grass.
I have a client that has a house, a new build in Louisville that we have done a lot of work at. It's a referral from a friend, and he has a house on the Mediterranean Sea with a yacht.
Whoa. That
Is he gonna
crazy.
take you out there?
I don't know.
It's a possibility.
But he has a Vespa in his garage that's like mint in Louisville. And I know his garage code. I go in there all the time because he has irrigation panels in there, and I had done a bunch of work on the panel and stuff. So I go in there, and that Vespa was just like staring me at the face. I'm tempted to be like, hey, I'll give you $30 off your invoice if you let me just like whip this thing around the neighborhood a couple times.
Dude, all day in the summer, I can't wait for these kids to be back in school. I'm like electric, like e-bikes and like e-scooters just ripping around my neighborhood, bro. I'm just like these dang kids, dude. So yeah, once they're back in school,
Why
I'll
does it
be-
bother you, Chris?
I don't know, dude. These dang kids, bro. I'm getting old and angry, you know.
Don't get
grumpy old
screwed, you
man.
bro. Let them ride.
Yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe I should let the kids eat
Let's
eat
talk
whatever
about,
around.
yeah, let him eat, bro. Let's talk about Berlin training.
Hold on.
Oh
I
yeah.
have actually it's kind of old news. No, never mind. Keep going. Down.
What's the update on your calf, Scotty?
I don't know. I have a massage tomorrow with Purvis, and that will either make it way worse or way better. And Monday, 3 miles to go on 10 miles hurt very bad, and I completely changed my form. And then today, I decided to roll out instead of just wake up, hop in the car, and run. I rolled my hammy, glute, and calf on the left side, and it felt good the whole run. And then it felt good today all day. Where like yesterday, like I got 30,000 steps. So did I today. I don't know what the frick I did today. I was busy. But it didn't hurt today. So I don't know. I'm not doing a workout tomorrow. Which
You might
is
be back.
frustrating.
Are you gonna show up? Are you gonna show up with everyone at the workout, or not even show up?
Yeah, I'm gonna show up. I'm still doing 10 miles. Easy.
You're totally hitting that workout tomorrow.
No, I won't. I think this is the most in tune on an injury I've ever been, I think. Of just like being smart and like not being an idiot with it. And truly, like if I would have hit that long run, I would not be running today. I promise you that. I would have been big injured. But
do you think your goal's in danger for Berlin?
For sure. Yeah, for sure. I needed a couple more weeks of like perfect push 90-mile weeks. Yeah, I don't think a PR is in danger though. And that was kind of my goal all along. That's kind of my goal always. I would love to go 232X in Berlin now.
Yeah.
Like that's my big goal. 232X, even 233, which I feel like is a good stepping stone to McCurdy. which is I'm a loop guy. Like Danny, you know it. You've ran with me at Seneca. I run that half-mile loop, and I would do 22 miles on that half-mile loop. I'm not kidding. Especially if I had my homies, like I would do it. But yeah, I'm excited for McCurdy because I feel like that's right up my alley, the loop thing. So that's where I really want to shoot for sub 230 in a winter block where I can actually like understand paces and heart rate better.
Yeah, that's a good point. It is. I was talking to one of our guys we coached today and on the phone, and yeah, he was like, it's just so hard to tell. But like we've gotten like a little break. He's in New York City, so they have like somewhat similar weather to us usually. And yeah, it's like interesting. You get a little break in weather, and it's like, oh, like that's what kind of shape I'm in. But then when it's hot, it's like kind of hard to tell. So yeah, but so it is nice, like a race like McCurdy or even like Houston, or CIM, like those later races or early spring. Yeah, you know exactly what shape you're in going into the race because the weather's not really slowing you down. So yeah, I think I'm gonna do McCurdy as well. So
really, Chris, dude, that'd make my day. Can we spoon? Big spoon?
Yeah, we can do whatever. It's cool. Yeah, I think it'd be fun. Like, it was a very easy trip. The airport's in White Plains, New York. Like, so you don't have to fly into the city, and it's an even smaller airport than Louisville, and short drive from there.
Alex was looking at flying into the main one like an hour away. Is that not the move?
Oh, LaGuardia.
Yeah, LaGuardia.
Or maybe
you're already looking at flights,
would be closer. I would guess. I don't know if that's true or not, but
we are already booked the place for McCurdy, bro.
You did? Oh my gosh! I just booked my flight for Berlin like 2 weeks ago.
We booked Chicago today too. Chicago hotel.
Are you going to Chicago Marathon this year?
Yeah, Alex and I are going. No kids, bro. It's a date weekend. 48-hour day weekend.
Oh, you're just going to spectate?
Actually, like 60-hour date weekend. Yeah, we're going Friday morning, coming back Saturday late. Sunday.
Dang, that's over 2 days.
Yeah, I'm hyped. We're staying in the city, and staying in River North, over by like 1 block west of Trump Towers. Where we're staying.
Yeah.
And then, sorry, no politics.
The FLOSSPOINT band is the best running prehab and rehab tool you haven't heard of. Dr. Kyle Bowling, the go-to sports chiropractor for runners in Louisville, created this band to work while you are moving, not standing still. The shear points on the band create shear across the tissue layers as you move, something standard recovery tools don't do. For example, for myself, I wrap the FLOSSPOINT band around my calf and either walk around or do calf raises for a couple minutes before and after runs. When I take it off, I feel immediate relief in my calf tightness, which has been huge for my Achilles recovery process. IT band syndrome, runner's knee, plantar fasciitis, hamstring issues, you name it, the FLOSSPOINT band needs to fit into your daily routine. Visit flosspoint.com and use LIS10 to get 10% off. Link is in the show notes.
Yeah.
I know what that is.
Yeah. It's a cool spot. That's kind of where the Bandit Shakeout was last year and stuff.
Yes. Yeah.
And yeah,
dude,
that's the move.
Is Floberg racing that?
He is pacing it after Berlin.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
And he's coming to Indy.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
To do what? Just hang out?
I think he's planning on running it.
Like ripping it?
Or I don't think so.
Did he already sign up?
Yeah, he has a bib.
Oh.
So this is breaking news.
Dude, like buying a bib for Indy is like buying car insurance. It's just like it's like the first tier of pricing comes out, you just hit buy whether you think you're gonna do it or not.
I think I got mine for like $85. Like I got it,
dude. I got it the day after the race. The first 1,000 people to sign up got it for like $75 plus tax. And I literally was. Were you one of those 1,000, Danny?
Yeah.
Dude, I signed up immediately. I was like, I don't even care. I'm doing it next year.
It's dude, that's so true. It's just like insurance on your fall training
great
block.
point.
It's like you
Yeah.
could always jump into Indy. It's a fast course. The
It's
weather's
like
usually
nothing's
great.
around it. It's far enough away where if you bonk something, you can just like recover and then rip
Yeah.
Indy as a second chance.
I
Yeah.
signed up. So the last time I signed up late for Indy was Chicago. What's year we all did it? 2024.
Yes. Yep.
No,
did it-
because I spectated
was.
2024.
No, 24 was yeah. No, we all did 24. Yeah, we all
Yeah.
like that sick photo at the start line.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was 24. So we all kind of had tough races that day, but
Yeah.
the morning
we did.
after, or maybe it was the same night of Chicago, I signed up for Indy. I think it was the next day actually, and
Then you crushed Indy.
That was what?
You crushed Indy that year, didn't you?
Yeah, I'd PR'd. I ran 247, so it was a great race. You know, PR is PR. I'll take it. But yeah, I mean, that's one thing. Like, just the point being that I was able to buy an Indy bib the day after the Chicago Marathon, and it sold out in early August this year. It sold out last week.
Oh
So
yeah. Dude, I honestly hate that people are realizing how great of a race Indy is, and we have definitely played a role in that for sure. Like I got a DM like a few days ago. This guy Norman, he was like, "Yeah, I'm running Indy."
I did not run
he's-
Indy, bro. I'm wearing a long sleeve shirt.
Oh no, we were saying Chicago.
Chicago.
I'm really good at listening. Chicago 24. I definitely ran. This is
the start
us.
line with me. You pooped in a bush, dude. You got like allegedly.
I did
accused.
not poop on the fence.
Oh yeah, that was that year. That was
Yeah,
crazy,
that
bro.
was that year.
That was the year Sadler was there. Did Sadler rip the full?
Yeah, Sadler did. We were all gonna run together at like 6:05 pace for the first half, and everyone, as soon as the gun went off, just
Just
scattered.
blew up.
There were like 12 of us trying to run through half together. Everyone
Yeah.
just pieced out.
Danny,
gone.
look at this.
Yeah.
You're saying something. I think you said you were dialed.
No, I said 6:10 pace all bleeping day.
Oh my gosh, Streak with the stash, dude. Wild.
Dude, bring it back, Streak.
Yeah, I might for Berlin. I might. Brad's growing a mustache, so I was like, and Carney's got his going already, and he just started his indie build, so he's excited. So I was like, yeah, maybe I'll bring it back. I haven't had a good race since I got rid of it, so.
Oh my gosh, we brought Cooper. Wow, good times, good vibes, good vibes. Yeah.
Chicago 24, bro. Great.
So what's the race schedule next year? What's the race schedule? Because the people need to know, and I need to make sure we're all doing Boston.
Yes.
Non-negotiable, Chris. I'll literally use my seed money for you if you don't sign up.
I'll probably be a boss. I don't know. Me and Boston got some stuff to work out for sure. I need, before I like hang them up, whenever that is, like I need to have one really good race at Boston.
Dude, come to Boston for just like at least 2 days. Race, do it cheap. Stay outside the city if that's what you're worried about. Sadler,
no, it's just,
dude, I already have a pack. I got a pack. Potentially Iggy, and it's going to be like another 269. Iggy, I got Sam Meredith, Chris Sadler, Eric Floberg, me. We're all running easy for fun at like 3 hours.
Oh, you're gonna fun run it?
I'm gonna convince Danny maybe, but I feel like that man will just forever send the marathon.
Yeah.
Oh wait, he's right here.
Dude, I really want to have a good race, like run a good time at Boston. Like that's like the one like thing that drives me nuts that I haven't. I mean, like, I need to break 220 as well. Failed with that several times now, but something about Boston, like my PR there is like 246. Like I just can't get anything together there ever. So
I beat you in Boston, bro. My PR is 243 at Boston.
Dude, John Bazell waxed my ass at Boston, bro. I mean,
I ran 240. I ran 240 like 20 at Boston last year. So
Danny is the fastest Life in Stride host at Boston. That's crazy work.
Dude, I would have run sub 242, but I got sniped in the last 5K. My hamstring just totally locked on me. I had to limp in. Last 2 miles were like 650 pace. It was crazy.
I forgot you had a really good day that day, Danny.
Yeah. Dude, my biggest mistake ever was bombing down that last big hill at like mile 15 or whatever before the Newton Hill start. I was like, screw it. I know this
Yeah.
last like fast I'm gonna get in. I'm pretty sure I ran like a 5:49 down that hill, which oh by the way is like 11 seconds faster than probably what I should have been running. But hey, you got to do it.
It drives me nuts too when you hear stories like Trevor. He took like 1 or 2 go gels, just like, hammered through the race. I'm just like, God, like, I feel like I do things right, but you just hear stories like that. It's just like,
Yeah.
man, like I feel like I'm doing everything right on this course,
Dude,
but it just
it is
doesn't
just
work.
hard to string together 2 hard efforts within a month, you know?
Yeah, it
2
is.
marathon full send efforts. It's just I don't know
Yeah.
what it is about that distance, but maybe it's just the mental fatigue. It's hard to
Dude,
get locked in.
Eric Floberg, the year of 2024, he ran 2:33 at Chicago, then 2:34 low at Indy.
Yeah, I remember
Yeah,
that.
Like,
That was good.
I cannot believe he did that. I looked at him. I have a video of him in that camera roll that I just looked through. I videoed him with the gimbal at mile 12. I remember precisely where I was. And I was like, "You look great. How you feeling?" He goes, "Horrible. This is really hard already." And I was like, "Oh man, dude's gonna bonk." And then I literally got a notification on my phone, and it said Eric Floberg 2:34. I'm like, you've got to be kidding me.
what a dog, dude.
Yeah.
He's a dog,
Yeah.
man.
Tijuana's
Yeah.
going for that crazy double 2:30 Berlin, Chicago. Those races are pretty close together.
I
Like, they're
know.
really
Yeah.
close together, aren't they?
Yeah.
Like
2
2
weeks
weeks
on the dot. 2 weeks.
That's
If
crazy,
you
dude.
include time change is actually in our favor.
Yeah, true.
So it's 2 weeks and 6 hours.
Yeah. Yeah. I think I've been thinking about like, earlier this year, like why all my races went bad. And I think like just like following up on what Danny said, it's came off my sacral stress fracture last year and then went like way too hard training for trying to get back quickly for Houston, got up to 140-mile weeks, like rushed the build, overcooked it, and I probably like there wasn't a ton of time between like getting healthy and that race. So I like forced a lot of stuff. And I think maybe I thought I was in better shape than I was too. But then I overcooked the build. And then, you know, McCurdy, everything lined up, like got in good shape, did a proper training block with Jacob. But then the stupid heel thing happened, of course. And then, yeah, after McCurdy, it was like I should have taken some downtime or just like fun running Boston because there was just I needed like periodization is important because like I just was not ready to go Boston. So very clear from like mile 2 or 3. So yeah, if I could go back, I would change some things for sure. But I did sign up for Berlin and Indy this year, but this fall, but like really trying to rip it at Berlin. So
What are you going to do at Indy, assuming you run like really well? Say like a PR or very close to a PR, assuming you PR at Berlin. What are you doing in Indy?
If I run 218 or 219 at Berlin, that's what I would like. Then I haven't talked to Jacob about this. Maybe it's stupid, but I'm definitely gonna race Indy. But I think I would go out with the OTQ pack and just like stay with them with the goal of staying with them till like 30K, and then like just accept that I'm gonna implode and like probably run, 222 or 3 off of that. But I just want to get a feel for the pace and like.
What if you did that? What if you did that and then just treated the end of it as like a threshold workout? What if you did like standing rest, like just like ran to 30K, like ran to 30K or the nearest water stop, whichever comes first. Like walk through that water stop for like 3 minutes, like just walk, and then just use it as a workout and do like, what is that? How many Ks left? 12-ish. So you could do 6 by 2K threshold with 130 walk rest.
I wonder if I could still break 230 doing that. Probably, but
that would like piss people off because the people that would like start coming around you would start passing them, and then
you start walking, start passing,
and walk, and then pass them. They'd be like, "What is this guy doing?" You're like, "Oh, I'm just doing a threshold workout."
Yeah. That would be funny. Yeah, I don't know if it's the right move. Jacob might shut that down, but I don't know. It'd be nice to get a feel for the pace and just like set myself up mentally to be prepared for it at McCurdy. So
That's interesting. What if you
we'll
what
see.
if you did that, and what if you got through 30K and you were like, you felt like 75% like good. Like you were like, this is starting to hurt, but not that bad.
If I got to 30K and I would just stay on the pack and see what happens at that point. Yeah. For sure. I
Interesting.
mean, I'm gonna stay in that situation. If Berlin goes well, I would just, even if it's past 30K, I would just like literally, like my race would be stay on the pack as long as I can and then completely blow up. Like that would be my race plan. So whether that's like 15 miles or like 22 miles, it would just be, I just want to feel out OTQ pace. But I don't know. Maybe that's a really dumb move. I'd definitely take a proper break after that, 100%. So, but that could go horribly too, and I'll make it to 10K. So, who knows?
Danny, let's wrap this pod with your training updates.
It's going good. Still hitting 100 miles a week. Someone asked me this on Monday morning during our run, are you doing 100 miles again this week? And I was like, I really don't feel like it. Like I got out of bed this morning and
Yes.
I thought that there's no way I'm doing this again. Like what am I doing? But I'll tell you one thing right now, I'm going to treat this run like I am going to run 100 miles a week. And right now we're on pace. So
Dial, dude.
I love that mentality.
Yeah. It's a lot, man. It's just a lot of running, and there's like house chores and stuff like laundry. I don't think I've folded my laundry in like 2 weeks, dude. It's just like in a heap over there. And I just pull off the top.
I do that too every time, bro. I never fold my laundry.
Yeah,
That's so felt.
Yeah, it's bad.
Ain't no one got time for that, bro. And like if I need to like if something is like super wrinkly that I need to wear to church, whatever, just throw it in the dryer for 2 minutes on like max heat, get it ironed out, good to go.
Dude,
yeah, that's a hack. But Scotty, to answer your question, the training at first it was like I'm regressing in fitness. Like I couldn't hit paces. The weather was too oppressive for me to hit like every rep to the T on my threshold workouts. Long runs, like it was a crapshoot. But now I feel like it's finally catching up. Maybe it's just heat acclimation. Maybe it's the fitness set again. Excuse me, after like 5 weeks of doing this.
Bless you.
But it is finally a bit encouraging, especially after you hit a good long run, to feel like, oh, okay, this is actually going somewhere.
I like that.
Yeah, there are those weeks when you start where it's like you get worse before you get better.
Yeah.
There's a song about
for
that.
sure.
I just wanna feel better.
Oh, that's a Floberg song.
Keep going.
Oh God, I wanna feel better.
Dialed,
damn, great work, bro.
In the words of Travis Scott, you can't spell fiend without life in stride. Think about it.
I thought about it. It's not computing. It's not computing.
Fiend.
Oh,
that's sick.
Nice, bro. Business cards,
dude.
Before I die, I would like to go to a Travis Scott concert when he plays Fiend.
Dude, if people have died at Travis Scott concerts, I don't know if I'm down.
I am definitely going to win that survival of the fittest battle. I'm not going to be the one who gets trampled. I'm just saying.
Dude, I don't know. I feel like 1,000
I'm no
people
Danny
are
Perkins, but I'm definitely stature enough where I'm not going to get trampled.
Dude, I'm a little guy. I don't think it'd go well for me.
Chris, I'll protect you, bro. Me and Danny will we'll fend all the people off for you so that you can just like do your fiend dance.
I wonder if I wear like 5 hoodies, if that would be helpful, like some extra padding, put a pillow under it.
No, just take 4 Advil and call it a day. You'll be fine.
I've never moshed before. I don't know what to do.
Me either. Danny, have you moshed?
No, never in my life.
Little pushing, little shoving. Dude, I know there's some metalheads listening to this for sure, bro. There's some metal runners for sure out there.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Honestly, a good metal song, if I'm like in a weird headspace during a workout, I kind of go mental when in a good way, but then it's usually bad. I usually get hurt.
Yeah.
Gotta get on some Knocked Loose. Get some Knocked Loose queued up, dude. They're Oldham County.
Yeah, dude. I was at brunch with that guy. I didn't talk to him though, but
was he
we were
at
there.
your table or something? Or he was like,
yeah,
there?
he is the drummer of Knock Loose is the best friend of Ashley's cousin's husband. So he was at brunch for like, so he was like the best man at her cousin's wedding. Ashley walked down the aisle with him, and yeah, he every now and then he's at like a family party and stuff, but he dresses like he's in like a popular band for sure. So very cool. Sunglasses inside kind of guy.
Yeah. Okay, we have 1 minute till where you have to end this podcast to hit an hour.
Oh, dude, I got a question, but you can go ahead.
Shoot, I had an ender, but Chris, go first. Be quick.
Oh, I just want to know how I can quit getting soap suds coming out of my shorts when I'm running.
Don't put as much detergent in your laundry.
I feel like I don't do that much.
Yeah, I don't do that much. I get soap suds every day.
Dude, it depends on what type of detergent do you use.
You got to go extra rinse, extra spin on the.
What type of detergent do you use?
Yeah, Costco, Kirkland, or no, the big orange one.
I get the big white one. It's like odorless, I think.
We do like a healthy like 7th generation one. It literally does not clean your clothes, but it doesn't sud.
Dude, my running clothes still.
It just doesn't, dude. Like
just like hemp oil or something. It's like
essential oils and water, and it just like doesn't clean my clothes. But honestly, I appreciate it because.
Have you tried putting that detergent on your calf? Maybe it would heal it. Maybe it has healing properties.
Maybe.
Dude, essential oils are the biggest like business fraud of the modern world for sure, bro.
They smell good though. They don't have any healing properties, but that's not true. Peppermint oil absolutely wide open.
Dude, my mother-in-law loves essential oils. She gets down.
Really?
Yeah.
All right, we're ending the podcast on this. I am the captain now. Top 3 underrated list of your day. I can go first if you'd like.
Yeah, please. Today, I need an example.
All right, here's your example. The pain of a hangnail. Underrated. Sierra Nevada NA beer, especially the hazy and juicy IPA, extremely underrated. And let's see, a call midday to your mom for at least 5 minutes, underrated. Danny, you're next.
Yeah.
Wow.
All right.
Anything you can think of, there's no wrong answer here, bro.
All right. When you're late to a run, you oversleep and you wake up feeling so refreshed because you got an extra 20 minutes. Underrated.
Wow, that's that one hits, bro. Wow.
that happened to me
several times.
That happened to me this morning. Yeah.
That was really good.
Going outside after you're done with work and fixing a hose and watering your bushes. Underrated. Well, you got like a good podcast going. That's underrated.
Love watering my bushes.
And then I'm gonna go YouTube. Chris Striggle YouTube video on the treadmill for a 4 mile easy double. Underrated.
Easy way to get 4 miles in. Chris, what's your list?
Dude, it is weird when people post they're like Zwifting or on the treadmill and they're like watching our podcast or whatever. I'm just like, why? Like, why are you doing that? Like who does that? Like, like in a good way, but it's just like I don't think about people listening to this when we record it, so it's crazy that they watch it.
Chris, I watched your video today and I have ideas, bro. We'll talk.
Oh yeah, I'm down, dude. I'm down for ideas. My list is. I had a hot honey pepperoni pizza last night for the first time. Underrated. Hot honey's very good.
Underrated.
You Found Me by the Fray. Highly underrated.
So underrated. We should end this podcast with that in the background.
Dude, that song got me effed up on my double before this podcast. So
were you crying?
No, like I was doing hill sprints listening to it and I was so jazzed up from it. So had the opposite effect on
Were
me.
you absolutely riled to the nines?
Dude, it's funny
Yeah, I
how
was.
any random song, if it just hits at the right time, can get you.
Yeah. Hundo P. Yeah. Chris, what's your third?
Popping the truck bed open and sitting on it after a run. Underrated.
Underrated. For sure, the
Underrated.
spindrift. Holy smokes.
Yeah, hanging
it's
out with the
underrated.
boys post run after any run. Underrated.
Yeah.
Underrated.
Something
Yeah.
about it. There's like never a lack of conversation. Like
Yeah.
that versus like two homies come over. It's like no beers have been consumed. It's like 8 p.m. The kids just went to bed. Like that is so different than sweaty post-run tailgate spindrift conversation. It's just like different. I don't know why.
Dude, if you want world peace, that's your answer right there.
If you want world peace, everyone run 20 miles on a Saturday. Everyone.
Yeah.
And if we'll age grade it, like grade adjusted pace, we'll age adjusted pace, AAP app. And it'll be like, if you're 90, bro, you get to run like a mile. If everyone did that, bro, man.
Yeah, if you want the Strait of Hormuz open, pop open those tailgates and start drinking some spindrift with the boys, bro.
Frick, bro, that is dangerously dancing on politics. But
I didn't take a stance. I was just I want everyone to be safe and happy, you know.
I hope that the people enjoy this
I'm a
secret.
Fuck. I was joking. Jokes.
Oh man. I hope you all have enjoyed this surprise banter. It was not supposed to be banter, but Brock Kelly is coming on next week. Love Brock, but the man's throat was potentially closed, so we don't want that to happen. That's a liability on the podcast.
We need to throw it open for business, bro.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do.
Wow. All right. This is episode That's the Pod. This is episode 300 and change of Live Strike Podcast. Hope you enjoy it. And truly, if you've listened this long and you haven't given us a review on Spotify, if you would, please go to our page, hit the 3 dots on the top, hit write a review, click 5 stars, please. That would be great. I'm trying to get to 1,000. Honestly, that's my goal. Get to 1,000 reviews on Spotify before 2026 is over. That would be cool. We got like 450 to go. For some reason, it's like scratching for reviews on Spotify. I mean, goodness gracious, we put out 5 pods a week. Give us some love, people. We love you. Come on, love us back. All right.
Peace. Dang, that throat croak did it for me.
Throat croak.